Hello everyone and welcome to Season 5 of Shelter 2. It's crazy to think that we've been playing this game for 5 seasons and look at the family tree we've accumulated. It's kind of insane. Oh my goodness, you guys. We have, like 20 generations, I'm pretty sure, at this point. And a fairly good track record, actually, for our kittens surviving for the most part. We successfully survived several generations in survival mode without losing a kitten, although we did lose Dove this last time. But you guys have voted, and in between the seasons, you decided which of Slate's kittens you want to continue with, and that kitten is going to be Crow. So we're gonna be starting with Crow again, and so Crow was actually the male of the litter. And so what we generally say with that, because this is where we stretch the bounds of reality a little bit, is that he stumbled upon his kittens, something had happened to his mate, and he decided to take them in. So we're going to go ahead, we'll start a new game with Crow, and we will play the intro because it is the first episode of the season. And so poor Crow here is about to get chased by wolves, and so yeah, we kind of got to run for it. We've got to escape. So instead of her being pregnant and searching for a den, I think what we're going to say is that Crow had wandered off on his own, and he somehow got himself in a bad spot, and he got caught by these wolves. He got chased by the wolves, and now we have to escape them, and that's going to lead him to the den where he's going to find his kittens have been left alone, most likely because something happened to his mate. Now, in the real world, generally, you probably wouldn't see a male lynx raise kittens. Okay, we can't run yet. Normally, you wouldn't see a male lynx raising kittens. In fact, the male lynx usually has no part in it. He kind of just leaves. So shift to run, space to jump. We know how this works. Usually he would have no part in raising the kittens, and he might even attack them if he ran across them. But in this case, we kind of sometimes stretch the bounds of reality. Oh man, there's the wolves. They're catching up to us. Oh, they're running right alongside too, so we have to really run for it. They're right behind us, and this probably is realistic, because in a situation where it seems like it's been a harsh winter, it seems like there might not be a lot of prey, and so I imagine wolves probably would chase a lynx if given the chance. They probably would. They're going to take what they're going to get, and so if a lynx is the only food they can catch, then yeah, they're going to go for that. And so I think it would be realistic to think that there could be a confrontation of this sort, and of course a lynx isn't going to stand a chance against a whole pack of wolves. And so, yeah, the lynx is going to run for it. And so I do feel that intro there is fairly realistic. Now, granted, generally carnivores aren't the best source of nutrients, and so that's why most of the time a carnivore will prey on an herbivore and not on another carnivore. But again, if they're starving, they're going to take what they can get. So we're going to follow the stars to the den where we're going to find the kittens, and it's going to be up to Crow to take care of them. Occasionally we do play with father lynxes in this. It's generally not the most common thing we see, but it is something that we run into from time to time, and even if it's not the most realistic thing, sometimes we stretch reality just a little bit for the sake of a story, and that's what we're going to be doing here with Crow as he makes his way to the den and realizes that something terrible has happened and his kittens have now been left alone, and it is up to him to make sure that they survive and get safely to adulthood, that they're able to grow up and continue on the legacy that we've built here. So let's keep going here, and we're going to be doing things a little differently this season, but I'm going to talk about that after we name the kittens. So I try not to reuse names. I'm not positive. We haven't used all these before, or some of them, I mean, but I think most of them are new names, at least. Sometimes we do see a few repeats, especially if it's not a lynx that actually carried on the story that we see, especially if it's one of the ones that didn't get a continued story. So we're going to go ahead and we'll name the kittens. I already have names picked out, and now is usually when I say that we do accept names for the kittens, and so if you have suggestions, you can drop them in the comments. We kind of are going to keep with the themed names, and so a little bit we'll try and keep with some sort of common theme, even if it's a broad theme for each litter. Now, I can't promise I'll use all your names, but I will at least add them to the list, and we may use them in the future. So here we go. Crow has found his babies, and he is going to now do his very best to protect them and make sure that they survive safely. So we're going to go ahead and give these guys names in a minute, and it'll give us the chance to do that, and we will meet our first litter of kittens for Season 5, and then I will explain what we're going to be doing a little bit differently this season, because there are a few things that will be changing here. So, in a moment, there we go. He seems happy that he was able to find them, especially after a long and rather traumatic night there. So, the red kitten is going to be named Cherry. The white kitten is going to be Breeze. The dark kitten is going to be Ash. Ash is the only male of the litter. And the brown kitten is going to be Thorn. So, we have Cherry, Breeze, Ash, and Thorn. The common theme here is just they're kind of they're named after natural elements. So they're named after trees. They're named after Breeze is named after the wind. Thorn is named after a plant. So they're all kind of natural elements. And we're gonna go ahead and do our best to protect these guys. It's gonna be tough. We're playing in survival mode with the mountain's threats enabled. But Crow is fairly calm and sensible, and so I can't imagine that he would probably go to the mountains. We'll save that for one of our other lynxes. We'll give them that challenge, and I feel like Crow might go to the lake, honestly. I think he might. But first of all, we have to find the prey to feed our babies here. And while we're hunting, oh goodness, here we have yet a different scent view for me to get used to again. What the? Oh. What was I? Oh. Why does it look so... Hold on. What is it doing? What in the world? Oh. You just have to press it. That would explain a lot. Okay, so now that we botched that one, let's go ahead and we'll try and catch this one. That's why he was doing that weird limpy thing, because you're not supposed to hold control, you're just supposed to press it once, and that'll put you into crouch mode. Oh, there we go. I thought I lost it for a moment. But yeah, so what we're going to be doing a little differently this season is that you guys said you want to see us explore more. And so at the end of every litter, instead of just wrapping up right away, we're going to have an episode that's just dedicated completely to exploring, to finding the collectibles, and we're going to try and uncover as much as we can about each area with the different lynxes that visit there. And so we'll take an episode at the end of each litter with just a solo lynx roaming around and trying to find as much as possible. I want to be careful with my stamina because this is survival mode and we do need it for pretty much everything here, so I don't want to run too much, but since we missed the first couple of rabbits there, I want to make sure that these guys get, or actually no, these are probably hares. I need to not call them rabbits. But since we missed the first couple of hares, we don't want to miss out on that. And spring is arriving too. Look at this, you guys. The snow is melting. It's getting warmer. It seems like it would still probably be fairly cold though if the snow is only just starting to melt. But thankfully lynxes are well suited to the cold and the snow and the ice. Where are the other hares? Because I don't see any. Great. This could be kind of bad. Oh, is that one I see down there? I think it might be. No, it's not. Okay, I'm just seeing some sort of a bush, I think. Have we failed before we've even begun? I certainly hope not. Oh, come on. There's got to be food around here somewhere, right? We accidentally scared a lot of it off. Oh, great. Now I'm really worried, you guys. I'm a little concerned. Oh, there's one. Okay. We're gonna do this right this time. We're gonna catch this guy. We've got to catch this guy because otherwise we're gonna be in for some trouble. All right. Oh, he turned too fast. Okay, there we go. Got him. All right. We're good. We're good. We're safe. And we're running out of stamina. So I'm gonna use some stamina here because oh, hold on. Oh, okay, come on. Oh no. I thought we could catch that guy still, but apparently not. All right, where do we leave the other one? Right over here. So I thought we might still be able to catch that one right here. You can grab it out of the bush there. I'm thankful we were able to see it because I might have actually lost it in there if we weren't able to. But I'm going to run a little bit farther because our stamina will go back up. We just need to get this back to the babies and feed them here. So we cut another hair. Everybody's looking pretty good right now. I don't know if they actually can die in this stage, but I don't want to find out. Thus far, we've never had one of them die in the den here, but I really don't want to find out if that's possible or not. We're going to just make sure we do the best we can to get them safely out of the den and into the world. That would be terrible to have a casualty before we've even really begun. So let's head this way. It's kind of just, this is actually a really smart way of doing the game too, just from a design perspective. Because you have, like, basically, you've got a kind of a tutorial. You have a fairly safe way of teaching players what they need to do before it's going to be a big issue, before they're going to run into problems. Like, you don't have predators attacking you yet, you don't have the kittens following behind you, but you still have to go learn how to hunt. And so this is a really smart way of doing that because it's a much safer environment for you to be able to learn in than if you just were thrown into the world with your kittens, basically. So here we go. These guys are ready. We can look at our collectibles now, and we'll just take a look. So we have some rare ones to find. We've got 3 rare collectibles in this place alone. And then of course we have the mountains collectibles as well, and there's actually 5 rare ones in the mountains. So that's what we're going to be working towards once we have, once we finished raising our kittens. We will give Crow a chance to find some of those collectibles and to kind of just roam around and explore places of the world that we may not have been in before, that we maybe wouldn't have been able to reach, and that we wouldn't have wanted to go out of our way with the kittens because we have to make sure that we can feed them. So I don't hear a fox. I thought for a moment that I did, but I just hear us rustling around in the grass. So foxes make the sound of like twigs snapping and stuff. Oh great. Okay, we're gonna lose that other hair there. All right, get him. Got him. All right. Probably. Oh no, we didn't. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, we've got all 4. I was worried for a moment. Let's let everyone get situated. I'm gonna feed these 2 first, and then we're gonna try. Oh, I think we did lose the hair, but there's another one. Okay. Let's get that, and then we'll head down this way, and we're going to actually make our way to the lake area. And that's something that I think we can explore there. We can finally go out to that island that I've been avoiding so much because we've never known what's out there. All right. Oh, I missed. No. Okay, hold on. Okay, we got 1. I've run too far. Okay, let's go back here. Let's get everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we have all 4. All right, where's the other one? The other one's over there. So we'll go back for that in a minute, but I'm gonna eat that one. It's really loud. There's a lot of loud bird noises and stuff over here by the woods, and I don't like the woods. There's actually a fair bit of danger there. I'm gonna eat this. I want to get my stamina up so that we have the energy to deal with a fox should one appear, because I know this area can be prone to getting them. Okay, I want to eat this one. Alright, no, I don't want to carry that. I want to eat it. I'm going to eat it because these guys just ate, so that's why I'm not overly concerned with that. Oh, I guess they're going to finish it off because I left before it was done. But that's why I'm not overly concerned with giving it to them, because we just fed them. So we've got more hares right here. We should be able... Okay, they're all running in a good direction. We're going to get an eagle, aren't we? I'm pretty sure we are going to get an eagle. Alright, come here everyone. Go ahead and eat. Settle in and get your food. Okay, figure out who's going to eat what. We're good. It looks like Cherry got the most food. She was the quickest to latch onto it and to go ahead and start eating. So she's probably the most full out of anyone. But I have this terrible sinking suspicion that we're going to run into danger pretty much right off the bat here. Because this is a known area where the eagles can spawn. And, oh goodness, the crows scared me. Crow, your namesake is freaking me out. But yeah, I was a little worried we're gonna run into something right off the bat here, because the eagles will spawn here, and it's kind of terrifying when they do. Alright, we've got several hares all kind of grouped together right here. Alright, get this one, and get this one. One more. One more. Yes! Okay, we got him. Okay, so head back. Where... Okay, we've got two right here. I'm gonna drop this here. No, I didn't drop it. Alright, we're gonna drop this right here. And I'm gonna go eat from this one. They should be fine. And we will keep our own stamina up as well, so that we don't have problems here. Okay, that was just a vole that surged out of the ground right there. But thus far, Crow has proven to be a very successful hunter. That was just a vole, right? Yes, I believe so. Alright. And there's actually a collectible here already. If I ever go quiet like this, by the way, it usually means that I'm listening. Because I thought I heard something. That looks like a blue jay feather, I think, or something, too. That's really pretty. But yeah, I think I didn't. I keep getting paranoid, though. This is the way to the woods, by the way. So we're going to be hanging out in here. Thankfully, there's deer out here, which will be really nice. That was not an intentional rhyme. That'll be nice for helping keep everybody alive, though, because the deer give us a lot of nice food. And, alright. It is now turning to summer. There's kind of like 8... They're not quite seasons. I mean, obviously there's 4 seasons, but there's like 8 because there's kind of a transition between each season as well. So there's fall, winter, there's winter spring, there's spring summer, there's summer fall. And so there's kind of like 8 sort of seasons. There's like 8 phases the game goes through. And so there's kind of that transition between, and I think we just hit full spring or spring summer. I'm not actually quite sure. So here we are in the mountains, or not the mountains, excuse me, the lake area. And oh, nice. All right, just stay close everyone. It's all right. We're just gonna stay right here. Thankfully everyone's eaten recently. We're just gonna wait here until we lay down, and the kittens will stay with us. That was a little bit, this is how we entered the lake. That doesn't bode very well. And there's a lot of speculation on what this fog is, or what this brown stuff is. Some people have said mudslide, some people have said it's smoke. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like a fog, because they had a book called The Lonesome Fog, that was what this kind of represented in that. So I think it's supposed to be like a thick fog where you can't see through it. And I hear an owl somewhere. Oh yeah, we can go get food over there. In fact, we could probably do that now. I just don't want to risk it. I don't think it'll spread this far, though. We have been inside the fog before, and generally... Okay, I'm gonna try and go for it. Generally, it's not terrible. Like, we were able to survive in there, and we didn't lose any kittens. You just have to keep them close to you. But I'm a little worried they're gonna get hungry, so I want to go feed them. I'm gonna just come over here, and hopefully they will eat. It's kind of getting close, but it's not getting too terribly close. So we're just gonna be very unconcerned here. So you just press mouse left to knock the owl eggs out of the tree here. Alright. And they should fall. Is it gonna... Yeah, I know how to eat, but I don't want to eat this. Okay. Is it gonna spread over here? It almost looks like it is. Alright, we're gonna stay nice and close here. We found food even in the midst of the fog, so we're just gonna sit here and let it pass. No, I think that was just the shadow of a cloud overhead. I think the fog should be nearly past now. And we fed the kittens, so I'm not overly worried about them. But, yeah, this was not a nice way to start the lake, and I'm a little worried this bodes poorly for us in the future here. It is still spreading, but I think it should stop soon, right? Oof, look at how far it's come. That's kind of terrifying. Is it gonna reach all the way up here? It's like right on the other side of that ledge, but yeah, the only time you'll lose a kitten in the fog here is if they actually get separated, then they disappear into it. But as long as you stay right by them, you shouldn't have them disappear. I know you guys want to be really close here. Okay, it's receding. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're safe. Everything's fine. Everything's okay. The sun is out and shining again, and the prey has started to spawn once more. So you can see it's disappearing quickly. We're now free to move. That was a little nerve-wracking. Oh, and you can see the waterfall in the distance, too. There is a waterfall out there, but it's kind of, it's a dangerous area, so we'll maybe explore more over there once we don't have kittens to protect, because, oh no, we only got one of the hares here. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 3. Cherry. Cherry's coming. Oh my goodness, Cherry, do not scare me like that. Alright, you're all right on food, Cherry, I think, so we'll find something else for you in a moment here. Oh, and I see the deer down there. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to kind of make our way back and forth on this plateau area, and we'll see then if we manage to, we should be able to keep the prey from completely despawning by then if we just go back and forth. Are you okay? You're okay. Alright, I want to see if we can catch a deer. It's kind of getting close to the end of the episode, so I don't know if we'll be able to do that in this episode or not. Oh, here's hares. Okay, we're going to grab one of these guys if we possibly can before the episode ends, so that, okay. Oh, no! No, I missed! I missed just barely. Okay, 1, 2. We're good. Alright, let's go back and hurry down here, and we'll drop this, and we'll feed everybody, and they should be able to end up nice and full now, and we shouldn't have to worry about them for the near future now. And it's probably gonna be, we'll probably hit a save point pretty soon. We'll kind of just linger on this hill and stalk the deer. I don't think they despawn when the game reloads, so we should be alright. But you can see they're actually making their way toward us. So these guys are a great source of food. I don't want to spook them, so I'm going to just slowly make my way in the opposite direction. But we'll try and catch one of these guys next time. And, okay, there we go. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and end off this episode here for today because it is about that time again. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay, over and out.